get that out. All right, hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Hello.
Sweet.
Hello.
Awesome. Hello, hello, and hello
Hello.
to everybody. All right. Hello, everyone. Um, Welcome
Hello.
to the podcast. Oh,
Oh,
here's the
Neon,
set.
you're so handsome.
Man, you're handsome. Thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Whose podcast is this? Hi, I'm Neon. I am Neon Gaming Penalba. What is up? Welcome to my podcast, the Neon Podcast, episode 15. Let's get it. Let's go. And as you can see, if you're watching, I have two sets. Let me just center this a little bit more so the
Oh
two
my
set
god,
camera flare.
that's in the
All
picture.
right, so we're gonna have a lot of guests today, but unfortunately, the people right here, that one and that one, Kat and Kemp will be joining us later. The KKs will be joining us later. Ricky, I saw your messages. Don't worry. Um, she can join the Discord when she's home. I got you. Thank you for letting me know. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate it, bro. All right, so this week we have. Oh, but although these people won't be on the podcast, these people will currently. And first, we're gonna have them introduce themselves. So with your name, and let's go with
Not
uh.
me.
No,
Not
no, no, no,
me.
no. All right, hold on.
Not me.
What's a good icebreaker question for you guys regarding this topic? Okay.
Um.
Okay. So, um, okay. So, I don't think I have an icebreaker for this topic. Oh well. But,
Well, like,
whatever.
I don't
I'm
know.
unprepared. Okay. So, icebreaker. How prepared are you for this podcast? let's go with let's go with Neil up there in the top right corner. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Neil. Uh, I'm absolutely not prepared for this podcast. I'm actually expecting to
Oh,
get
good job. Good job.
roasted.
Oh, so sorry. Let me add on to that icebreaker. How prepared are you? And what are your expectations going into this podcast? There you go.
Okay, redo.
Redo. Go
Oh,
ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
Neil. I'm Neil. I have the lowest expectations of
Wow, that came
wait.
out wrong,
Oh,
bro.
holy shit! I forgot what the question was.
Your expectations of this podcast. Do you expect to
Oh, my
learn?
expectation?
Yes.
Oh, I want to be educated. That's my expectation.
God damn it, you chose my answer.
Hey, you can have the same answer. I have no problem with that.
Ah,
I don't care. All right, person in the bottom who is represented in the bottom right, please go ahead and
that's me.
introduce
That's
yourself.
me. Hi, everyone. I'm Sam. Um, I'm extremely unprepared, so I'm just kind of going with the flow here. Um, I don't know what I want to learn today. Hopefully, I learned something. I'm not saying I'm an expert of the opposite gender, but we'll see how much I know.
All right. Hold on. Let me make sure the stream is up right now. I'm like panicking because it might be interrupting or not. It might be like lagging out.
You're good. I believe in you.
Oh no, I know. I know you believe in me, but do you believe in my internet? Is
Dude,
the other
look.
question.
Believe in the me that believes in you, that believes in your internet.
That is
Good?
totally fair.
Good.
All right. So, can you guys actually check if it's working or not?
I
Sorry.
have no idea.
Neil, can you do a quick check for me, please? Oh
It's
my
up.
God.
Oh, you're still moving?
No, it says it's down.
Wow, so handsome. I like your haircut.
What
Wait.
the hell? It said it stopped
Huh?
recording.
Oh, you right. Only.
Interrupted.
Uh,
Hold on. 1 second.
reset.
I'll reset.
Oh yeah, it stopped.
All right, 1 second. Be right back.
Bye.
All right, see you later. Well, my answer was cringe as fuck.
Okay, I don't even know what to.
I don't
Like,
even know what's going on.
We're back. We're live again. All right. Niran isn't here right now,
Wait, is it
so
working
we're gonna
now?
sit here and admire.
But what's going on?
I don't know where Niran is.
All right, hello? Hello? Hello, hello?
Hello,
Hello?
Niran.
Is it back up? Is it back up?
Yes.
Is it back up? Did I get it up? That's what she said. Is it up? Is it in yet?
What?
I hate technical difficulties. I
Hold on.
apologize, everyone, for those
Yeah,
who are
you better be.
watching. I apologize. I apologize. The stream has crashed.
Yeah, like, my friends were saying that what happened, it just ended.
Sorry. Reshare it again? My bad, my bad.
Do we need to share it?
Better be.
Share the new
completely-
one. Yeah.
Ugh.
Fuck, sorry. Freaking internet, I swear. That's what happens when freaking everyone here has on my Wi-Fi and I have the furthest room away from the router.
Wait, where's the live stream again?
Just go
Can
to
you
my
send it to me again?
go to my Facebook profile.
Uh,
Hmm. And you guys probably have to do your introductions again. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Hi, I'm Neil.
Not yet.
Oh,
Not yet.
There you go.
Sorry, guys. This is my fault. It's what happens
Okay.
when I don't live in a I don't have a direct connection to my
okay, do I
internet.
do this?
Am I introduced?
Click, and then I do the thing again.
Yes, you do the thing again. All right. God damn it. Is it interrupting again? I swear.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Okay. I feel like it's crashing again. Alright, well, it's still moving. So, for the time being, while it is up, I swear, if we have another one of these just really bad internet connection days, I'm gonna be very...
Upsetty.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we finally got this going, and then it's gonna be like this. I swear, I'm gonna be mad. It's not fun, man. It's not fun. We had a lot of people on that first stream. We reached double-digit viewers, man. Double-digit
did?
viewership. That's a lot to me. Anything in the anything above 10? Goddamn.
No, because when I was looking at it, it said there were only like 4 people, or maybe it's just.
Oh no, the one now, but the first one before it crashed, I had like 13 people watching. I was like, what? Who is this guy? Alright, well, I think it's live now, and I hope it stabilizes out. So, we're just going to continue on with this podcast. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. If it does, I apologize, and we will just do this podcast not live. I apologize if it happens again. So yeah, we're going to continue like it didn't happen. So Neil, guy in the top right of,
You already introduced him.
of
Oh,
of the podcast.
what
Please introduce yourself with your name and what are your expectations going into this podcast?
So I'm Neil. My expectations for this podcast, I guess, is just I want to learn something new, right? Something that I didn't know. I mean, not that I know everything about the opposite.
Nice.
Yes.
All right, and person in the
Yes.
bottom right, go ahead, introduce yourself.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Sam. I'm pretty unprepared about this podcast, but what I do want to learn is hopefully some shocking things that I thought I would have never known about the opposite gender. So I guess, let's just get right into it.
Sweet. So, since you're here, Sam, and we didn't have any female guests on the last week's podcast, do you have any questions for us? Also, since we're missing like 2 other podcast guests, do you have any other questions regarding, male stereotypes, male social norms, or stuff like that?
Can you repeat that?
So do you have any questions about male gender norms or stereotypes or stigmas revolving guys?
Hmm. Hmm. Oh man.
So, actually, what were some of the stuff we covered last week, Neil? So we covered.
Yeah, you guys catch me up on that, cause I really have no clue.
Okay, so last week, Neil, we covered bathroom etiquette.
A lot.
Yeah, we covered bathroom etiquette. We covered. What was it? Did we talk about who texts first? Right?
Mm-hmm.
We talked
We
about who
also covered boob and butt.
boob and
Boob
butts,
or
boob or butts, and then
Uh-huh.
we got answers such as legs.
what about
um,
the personality?
so yeah, and then we got. I'm gonna get really into that, but let's see. We also got into the
Or
quick. Oh yeah, we got into that. We talked like split second, not even like a quick minute about porn.
Mhm.
Um, let's see. What else did we talk about? What else did we talk about? It was a week and I
all
already
your
forgot.
periods and bonus.
Oh yeah.
Morning wood
No,
and
Oh,
getting kicked in the nuts.
morning wood, no reason boners, and we since we didn't have a female guest last week, we have no idea what a period is like. So I feel like I offended someone, but I already
Did
told them.
oh, you guys are really lucky then.
Yeah, so which is unfortunate. Um, and let me go ahead with going on with this podcast. Moving forward, like I said, just like last week's podcast, that uh, I'm not expecting this to be even close to being politically correct, being PC. So if I offend you, or your views or whatever, I apologize. But it's the whole point about being stereotypical. You know, you got to get to these questions to get to the deeper stuff first. To get to the
Hmm.
deeper stuff next. So you know,
Yes.
so that we got to get through that surface level stuff. You know. All right. So you have any questions for us, Sam? Asking us guys, since we only had guys last week.
All right. Let's see. Okay. This one's gonna be completely random.
No,
It's
go
kind of
ahead.
coming out of my ass here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, you know, there's this. They usually say that if girls are, I guess, quote unquote, ugly, they have makeup to save them. What do you feel like guys have to like save them?
Ooh, that's a good add-on
You know,
question to what we had last time. Because
fuck.
we talked about makeup, but not like a lot. So that's a good question. So, in terms of what guys have to save for themselves, you know, we don't really
Balsa.
have makeup. What do you have? I mean, technically we have makeup, you know, but you know, we most guys don't resort to that stuff. That's like 95%, maybe even higher percentage of guys don't resort to that to using makeup.
mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, Neil. What do we have? Do you have any answers for this?
Uh, look, if you're ugly, you
Okay.
could always have really nice muscles. But
True.
if you're gonna if you're gonna be doing the nasties, you gotta wear a paper bag over. Just
See,
saying.
or I mean, like, there's a
You
thing
know it's.
the lights off too.
Oh, you fucking right. That's kind of weird. Wait. Oh, hey. So when people have sex, do they usually have the lights on or off?
I don't know.
You know what? I think that's all a preference.
My electricity bill.
Oh yeah.
The environment. Okay, well, that's sort of off the topic. But in terms of guys, what do we have? I mean, you know, I think it just depends from person to person. But in terms of overarching stuff, I would say what Neil said, working out, because you know, guys naturally have more testosterone theoretically,
hmm
comparative to most women. So it should technically, biologically, be easier for them to work out and gain muscle mass.
Can I jump in really quick for
Oh
kind
yes,
of a technical difficulty type thing?
yes, go ahead.
Um, Messaging two of my friends, they're checking your profile and my profile, and it's only showing the old
Oh
broadcast.
shoot. Okay. Let me go
You're
ahead.
still up though. You're
Okay,
still
hold
up on
on
the new one
one
though.
second. You right. I forgot to change the settings for the new one. My apologies. There you go. Try it again. Try it now.
Okay.
My apologies. I totally forgot about
Alright.
that on the re.
Oh,
My apologies. My apologies. Once again, my fault. I totally
that's
forgot
weird.
that on the crash.
It's still showing the old one.
No. Tell them to refresh it,
I
and
am.
the new one should be there. Did you share
It
the
says
old
it's
one?
live
Did you
now.
share the new one?
No, I'm on your profile. And it's only showing the one from 10 minutes ago.
Oh, it shows a new one for me.
Hold on, let me go ahead and see if there's technical difficulties going on right now.
That's weird.
Well, let me just go ahead and delete this one.
Ah, sorry.
Okay. Mm,
Hmm.
Hmm.
it should be that one.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. My apologies. Hopefully they can catch up later. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah. Hopefully they should be able to do it soon, because I know I changed it right now, so it might take a bit to um pub for them to refresh and reset it. All right. So there's that. You can always tell them, did you try turning it off and on again? By that I mean closing
That's how it works.
by closing Facebook and just reopening Facebook, so that might fix it. All right. So what were
Putting
we talking?
Facebook in some.
Yeah, put some Facebook and put your Facebook in rice. Exactamundo. All right. So, moving on with this question, guys, they can get muscles. You're right. Neil's right. You can always be fit. That always helps. Um, but for the other answer, for the second half of that answer, I want to say like fashion sense, because so guys can like honestly, if you know
Oh,
how to
you.
dress, I think that bumps up how attractive you are overall. Like trust,
Mm.
like I don't know, maybe it's a guy thing, and I see another guy that dresses well, I'm just like, damn. Mm.
Yeah, maybe that's all I'm so lucky. Oh,
Yeah, I'm just like, man, you have some good fashion sense, and then like my respect for you
oh,
goes up. You know what I mean?
oh, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah, I get you, I get you.
um, you know, and like stuff like that. It's like I respect your fashion sense, and I have this idea that you do look better than you do in like other kinds of clothes. You know what I mean? But fashion sense is like one thing. I don't know about like being straight up like ugly. Like I don't know.
No, but to
What
be
what about
honest,
me? Do I
I
have
don't
anything to
know.
save me? I don't know. Hide behind the camera.
Yeah, there's
Hi,
that too.
hiding behind the camera. Bada bing, bada boom. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else that I can think of off the top of my head.
No, I think that's. Mm, oh, that goes both ways. So I was gonna say money, but that kind of goes both ways.
Well, that doesn't make a
So
guy like more attractive like physically.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, what do you do? Are you gonna like
Watch, some
staple
guy
a? Are
pulls
you
up.
are you are you gonna like tape a $100 bill to your forehead? Be like, look, ladies, like, like that's like that's
No,
not
no,
how
but
it
it's like
works.
boy pulls up in a Maserati. Ooh, hello, beautiful. What you want? Ooh, I got
Okay,
you.
okay. Well, so more materialistic things. Oh, Alex Chang putting in some very good input when they have the right haircut. I mean, that goes for anybody, but I think that's true. I think that goes along with fashion sense. It's like if you have a good haircut that matches your facial type and like technically your
I
personality, I think that's a good one.
What's the fun? Is a good hair? I don't know. Good
Yeah,
hair.
dude. If all goes wrong, tape a $100 bill to your face. The ladies will come flocking towards you.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna do it. All right. Do you have any other questions about guys that you want to ask us, Sam?
yes.
Go ahead.
Well, for you guys, what do you guys normally notice first when you see a girl you find attractive?
There.
Dead ass.
No, really?
That's all I had. No. That was a joke. That was a joke.
Okay,
Um,
well,
Oh,
yo, go ahead,
what
go
was
ahead. Neil, you first, you first.
no, no, that was. For me, when I meet someone new, majority of the time it's actually their smile.
yeah?
Yeah.
I was not expecting that.
No. No, like I don't look people up and down. I kind of just look them straight in the eyes, or
I
like
mean,
around their
oh yeah.
face.
Okay, that's true, that's
Uh,
true.
And
and then
usually
at
like the
that
first
point, hmm?
what? The first things I usually notice are either their eyes or their.
Okay,
Nice.
that's for you though, right, Neil?
Yeah, just for me.
All right, Neil, on shoot.
Okay. So for me, it depends on the scenario. So it's like if you're asking me like across the room, right? Like if you're asking me
Like
like
across the
across the
hall.
room, be like, yeah, I'd be like I'd look at her body type first. But
Yeah.
if she's like not like sort of right next to me or like a couple feet away, I'll look straight at his or not straight at her face, but I'll look at her face first. So for
Mm,
me, it's distance wise because obviously, like, I can't see your face from across the room. I'll be like, oh yeah, sure, okay, she's cute, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, do I?
yeah.
But then, obviously, sort of what Neil said. I like to look at the face. For me, it's sorta the smile, but I say facial type, facial shape. I don't know how to exactly explain it. It's like
So you're saying the shape of your head.
basically, 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 because it's like people you look good when you smile and when you don't smile. Like I agree with Neil. Like smiling is important, sure, but it's like for example, if you're not smiling, do I still want to look at your face?
Yeah.
Fucking rude. What the
That's
hell?
a very poor way to frame it, but
Oh,
you get the idea. All right, and then we have Ricky in the chat saying,
yeah,
"Can't look at
without
that."
making it too obvious.
Yeah, and then
He's talking about that ass.
Ricky said, "Can't look at that booty if you're right in front of them." So thank you, Ricky. You damn right. But you can't look at their face if you're behind them. So you got to look at something. I'm just kidding. That's objectifying women. Sorta. I don't know. All right, and then I don't know. Neil, I
Hi,
think.
Castle. Hi, Castle.
All right. What about? All right. Any other questions, or is there like you want to expand upon that while you're here, while we're on this
Wait,
topic?
do I get to answer the question too, like from my
Oh
side,
yeah,
Yeah,
or?
girl,
yeah,
what
sure.
you
Go
look
ahead.
at?
Yeah. What do you
All
look
right.
at? Yeah, yeah. This is perfect. This
Okay.
is perfect. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Let me take the floor really quick.
Damn, I could see
All
you
right. So
just like
here's
pacing
the
around.
question.
All right, hold on. But
Hold
hold
on
on.
once. My turn. Okay. Okay. So for me, when I first look at a guy, I guess this is gonna sound pretty redundant because you guys said this too, but 100% of the time, I'll notice a guy if they have a really nice smile, like a genuine smile, like their teeth don't even have to be all straight or white, but that's nice too. You don't want them missing a tooth or two.
Uh huh.
But if any of
Uh
you
huh.
guys have a missing tooth, don't take it to offense. All right, anyway, I'm on a tangent. Okay, back to the point. Yeah, they'd have to have a really nice smile. I don't know. I guess this is still a physical thing, but something with me, if I get close enough to them, it's always been physical hygiene. So if the guy looks clean and like smells nice, oof, that's a plus for me.
Okay. Okay. So that's a plus, right? So let me ask you, does does like cologne and stuff, or like the smell of your hair product or even deodorant make a difference for you? Like, so there's like, all right, so let me ask you. So there's a neutral guy, right? He's like he doesn't smell bad, he doesn't smell good, he doesn't have a smell.
Like he,
versus
okay.
versus a guy where like you enjoy his scent, right? Obviously you enjoy it. Is that a deal breaker for you? Or is that just like first impressions? I
Yes.
know he's not gonna smell like this all the time.
Well, okay. They don't really have to have like a specific like like cologne kind of smell,
Yeah,
but as long as they don't smell like shit is what I'm trying to say.
yeah. Okay.
You know,
So
where it doesn't make me make like a stank face or something, or makes me feel like, you know what? I'm down to talk to you, but is it cool if I just sit over there and text you instead? You know what I
dang.
notice his bulge?
Yeah. I mean, all right. So see, that's a fair question. That's totally fair question. Okay. Okay. All right. So moving on with. Sorry, I just had to burp real quick. Moving on with this topic. So when talking to someone, right? What are your thoughts on pickup lines from a guy and girl's perspective? Like whether you're saying it to someone else or you're the one being having the line be used on.
So when you say pickup lines, like the thing that always pops in my mind is that one where it's like the guy's motioning a girl to come over with one finger.
Oh no, not this one.
No.
All right, continue,
I
continue.
think
Just
I think
say it.
Euro knows.
I know it. I know. Just say it. Just say it for the
And then when
stream.
she comes over, he just goes like, "See, I made you come with one finger. Imagine what I could do with two."
No.
Like that's always what I think of when he says pickup lines. I'm just like, what the?
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you say.
No, no, no. I don't say that.
Yeah, Neil's not that
Let
type.
me make that clear. I'm wholesome as fuck.
Yeah,
I don't say that shit.
Neil is like, hey, you play Overwatch?
Down to play.
All right, so those, pickup lines have a bad connotation or bad reputation when it comes to guys. It's either super cheesy or super sexual. And for me, those are like the two main ones. It's like casual conversation isn't a pickup line. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts, Sam? Have,
Oh
have
man,
any?
well,
Go ahead.
personally, I hate pickup lines. I feel like they're not like to you they may seem creative, but for me that doesn't really show like that's not a real conversation. You know where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't really show their personality, and like usually I associate pickup lines with fuck boys because they
Okay.
most likely have a list of those that they use to get in like girls' panties and shit.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they don't work on you. That makes sense.
No.
That makes sense. Okay, so for a girl, or maybe just you personally speaking, how does one guy approach you? Does it have to be like through a friend group? Does it have to do you meet them online? Do you just have to have similar hobbies? What is
Actually,
like the quote unquote prerequisites for
I'm
someone
actually
to?
pretty interested in that question too.
Okay. For me, it it's always it has to be like for me to click with somebody, they have to not be super serious. I like somebody that has a really big sense of humor because I'm almost never serious. I'm pretty fucking weird. Like
Same.
I want to be able to make jokes back and forth, clown on them back and forth, and just know that we're joking. It's like the simplest way to have fun.
All right.
I
So, all
think.
right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Anything else? Or did I cut you off?
Mm, Okay, so besides sense of humor, um, if I'm gonna be into a guy, I need to know what they're passionate about, like what their goals are in life, and if they have hobbies that they're into that I'm into also, like you said earlier, similar interests,
Yeah.
that's always a
Yeah.
plus for me too.
Nice. Nice. So Neil, that's why you and me, sense of humor, common hobbies, like to
Dude,
clown you. Oh.
that's why I'm your boyfriend, dog.
Look. As a joke, but you're my friend. That's a boy. Did you just get friend zoned on stream?
Fuck.
All right, no, I'm kidding. I
I
love
don't
you,
like
Neil.
this.
All right, so that makes sense.
Man, I love you too, bitch.
Yeah, I totally respect those answers, Sam. Thank you for those. So, Neil, what are after hearing that? What do you have any expectations or things that change in your mind after hearing that?
hmm. Neil X Neuron 2018. Oh, sorry. I was just reading something Anthony said.
Oh yeah, I
What's the
understand.
question? What's the question?
Where's Neil? Neil?
What?
So
I'm
what
here.
do you have any like after hearing that from Sam, is anything changed in terms of mindset or expectations? Who just joined Discord? Oh, it's
Oh,
Kat. Hello, Kat.
I don't know.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, sorry. Neil, you can finish, and then Kat, I'll introduce Kat.
No, like, uh, actually, no.
No, nothing's changed.
Wait, no. Wait, I kind of like picked that up. It's like, oh, similar hobbies. That's a plus. Uh, I don't know. I have a shitty sense of humor. So
Ouch! Way to shoot yourself down, buddy.
Hey,
shot
that's
myself in the foot right
hey, that's a sense of humor right there. Self-depreciation.
there.
Okay, what
Yeah, no,
else? What
I don't
else?
know. I'm really basic with everything, so I don't know.
Okay, that's fair. All right. So now we have someone that just joined the Discord, joining it a little bit late. It's gonna be this person in the top left, right here. So if you can introduce yourself, so your name, and do you have any expectations going into this podcast?
Hi, my name is Catherine, and I have no expectations. I just want to eat my KFC.
Oh
Hey,
shit, you got kid. Oh
I know,
fuck.
man.
I'm
I'm
hungry.
so excited.
Yeah, yo, can you send some over, please? Like,
oh,
just put it.
If you have someone in America, just go to the closest one.
uh, cats and cat. Oh, by the way, for those
Oh
who
yeah,
Sounded
I'm
don't
special.
know,
Canadian.
Cat is from Canada. She's all the way in
Canada.
someone
Van
somewhere near
City.
Vancouver. Yeah, all the way
Ooh.
up there. All right, so Chloe, I miss you guys too. Miss you too. All right, and
Yeah.
yeah, Neil already responded. All right, so Kat, so
Hello.
just to throw it back at you, I know you have Ricky and all, but before Ricky,
Oh. Oh.
Ricky, I'm
Ricky.
sorry,
Not
sorry,
like
I
this.
gotta ask these questions. I gotta ask these questions, Ricky. Before Ricky, what did you
Uh-huh.
notice about guys first, physically? If they were
What's the
like
first-
attractive, was it their face, their body,
Do
was
you
it the
do you
bulge
know
in the
about me
pants?
and Ricky's story?
Oh, bulge in the pants.
Huh?
He was legit. He was legit like a stranger crush. Like me and him are not friends in the beginning.
Uh huh.
So like I had a crush on him for like 3 months
Oh,
before I even like actually knew him. So I would say the
got
first
interested.
thing is I just look at the face in general.
Oh, never mind.
I thought Ricky was cute.
Now, how does that work? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just literally I just got lucky, man.
Like all the people I've had interest in were all because of mutual friends. I've never like bumped into someone on the streets go like, "Hey, damn girl."
Well, so
Yeah.
basically we were
Oh.
stranger crushes at first, and then like later
Mm.
I ended up meeting up with someone, like my old elementary school friend in like one of my classes. All of a sudden, I was like, "Holy crap, let's sit beside each other!" And it turns out, well, like I knew that she was like, or she was dating this guy, and that guy happened to be Ricky's like best friend in that semester. I had a crush on him, and then they introduced us, and yeah.
Nice, nice. All right, cool, cool. Thank you for
But
that.
face, I look at the face in general.
The face in
I
general.
also
All right.
seem to have a preference for Asians, and I don't know. So maybe it's also that.
I mean, people have a preference. That's what matters. As long as it's not like, yellow fever in terms of like the only thing that makes me attracted to you is because you're Asian is
Mm.
bad. As long as it's not that, you're good.
Yeah,
So you're
It
good.
is not.
All right, great, great, great. All right, so moving on with this podcast. Now that we have two female guests, okay, do you have any questions referring to last week's podcast about
What?
guys? Do you have any questions about guys?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. Okay. Okay.
Maybe
Cool.
later. Maybe later.
Sounds good. Sounds good. That's fine. All right. So moving on with this podcast, we're gonna get to one of the big questions that is often a mystery to us guys, and sometimes it's very hard
Wait.
for us to sympathize. Is can you explain what a period feels like, or like cramps? Like what is
Yeah.
this process? What is this 28-day process?
Oh,
Have you ever
Wait.
peed yourself?
Have I ever what?
Peed yourself.
When I was little, yes.
Okay, it literally it constantly feels like you're peeing yourself. That's literally it. And then like the cramps are the worst. They're almost as bad if like when you have to hold in a fart.
Okay.
Is your stomach ever hurt because you have to hold in a fart?
Oh my god,
Okay,
all the
yes.
time.
Yeah, and especially when you can't get that fart out, like it literally feels like that, and your butt starts to cramp. Like it's just the worst. That's it.
Okay.
Fuck, that shit sucks.
Okay. So I don't know if it's different from person to person. Sam, what do you have anything to add on, or if anything's different for you?
okay. Well, the fucking holding a fart in thing, that shit's super true. Cause then it gets you all basically like super bloated, and
Mhm.
like sometimes even if you let out like a legit fart, you're still bloated. So you're basically like screwed. The peeing yourself thing, um, maybe that applies to like if you use a pad, but like I'm a tampon user, so basically like I'm kind of chilling because then you kind of like forget you're on your period until you get those fucking cramps though again, those are the worst. But yeah, dude, I know some girls, they don't even get any cramps, and then I'm just like, wow, you are blessed because I'm
That
over
used to be me.
lucky. Like I'm over there like fiending for some like ibuprofen just to make it go away, like pain
Damn.
medication. That
Mhm.
shit does not work, dude. And then like you're all like, usually girls are able to tell like a day or like 2 days before you get your period, because I don't know, I get really bad cramps like the day before and like the day of, but then
Uh-huh.
also I get like crazy PMS like the day before too, and I cry about like some random shit, and then the next day I get my period and I'm like, oh, that's right, I knew I wasn't a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mama
okay.
didn't raise
Okay.
no bitch.
You get it? You get it?
Okay, so let me
Oh,
follow
and
up.
back pain. Sometimes I get really bad back pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Especially lower back.
Got you, got you.
Okay, so my question to you is, what can guys do to make you more comfortable doing that?
Literally,
Yes.
if we're PMSing, just shut up. Like,
Yeah, like stop being fucking annoying. Like don't even open your mouth.
yeah, and if
Okay.
we're
Yes,
mad at you,
don't
you
talk
just
to
say
us.
sorry and move on. Like,
Yeah, don't breathe
Oh
on
my
us.
don't
god,
argue with me.
Damn. Okay, see? I don't know.
I just so
see,
attacked.
see, this is why we need to ask these questions. I don't know about this shit, man.
Like, no
And you
joke. I
and if
thought,
you're living with your significant other, come home with chocolate.
like,
So,
yeah.
Or
okay.
ice
So
cream.
I thought the best way to deal with that was bring her chocolate, some ice cream, and I don't know if massages are.
Yeah, they're a thing.
Oh,
All right. So
They're a thing.
all right. So, I mean, guys, you better be writing this shit down right now. Like I'm writing this shit down.
all right, boys, take notes.
Paper.
Pen and paper right here. Here's my pen. Here's my pen, guys. Here's my paper.
Oh, and also, not to be like, well, I'm just gonna say it,
Go ahead.
but sexual-wise, don't expect anything. Like, honestly.
Oh, but that shit's also the worst. Cause at least for me, like when I'm on my period, dude, the sex drive is like off the charts. But then you can't even really do anything.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hmm.
wait.
So just don't expect anything. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
Oh, sorry, Ricky.
All right. So, all right. Going on with that. All right. So, you guys talked about pads and tampons. I have a general sense of what they both are. But for people who don't know, do you care to explain? Would you care to explain what?
Tampon is the one you stick up the vagina. The
Okay.
pad just
No.
sits
Okay.
on
Okay.
there.
So, what exactly do they do?
It's literally, it blocks the blood from coming out, like, and then it gets absorbed into like that sponge.
For both of them.
That's a tampon for ya.
For both.
They're really good for nosebleeds, just in case. Like that movie, She's a Man, was not joking.
Holy shit. Life hacks. Next time we get nosebleeds, I'm asking for tampons. Fuck.
Yeah,
Neil, you're gonna be that one guy who carries the one random guy who carries a tampon in his bag. Like, hey, did anyone have a tampon? Neil's gonna be the guy. I do.
I
Neil,
fucking
why do you have a
got you.
tampon?
Don't question it.
Don't question it. There you go. Bada bing, bada boom. All right.
But you know what could give you guys like, at least for guys, like brownie points is if you have that shit like in your car or something, or if you're like dating a chick, and then you have it in your car and she's like, oh my god, I need a tampon, and you're like, girl, I got some in my glove compartment. Or
Okay.
it's always a +2, like if I'm like dying and like bedridden because of my stupid ass cramps, and then like a guy offers to go buy me some like chips or like hot packs or
Yeah.
like
Nah.
tampons
Okay.
or like rents a movie, and they're like, oh, I'll just chill with you at home.
Yeah,
Nice. All right.
that'd be nice.
So let me follow up with. I have two follow-up questions. One. All right. So in terms of cramps, where exactly does it hurt? Is it just all like abdomen pain, sort of, or like someone said like
Your
holding a
uterus,
fart?
bro. Your uterus. It literally, your uterus is
Okay.
crying. So basically,
Yeah.
this is what I learned in grade 8 religion, because I went to a Catholic high school, by the way.
Uh huh.
So my teacher was literally like, your period bleeds because it's crying that you don't have a baby. Like, that's literally what she said.
Oh my
Jesus.
god, so this the broadcast keeps getting interrupted.
Just refresh and you'll be fine.
Hold on. Maybe no. Maybe it's me.
Because like I'm messaging like 4 or 5 friends at the same time, and then it keeps like stopping, and then it starts again, and then it stops.
That's probably me. 1 second.
It's probably Myron.
By the way, sorry, is your name Sam? I'm gonna guess, because that's what it says on.
It is.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't get to meet you. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry?
1 second.
What? Oh, I said it's okay.
Oh. Sorry, you cut out there for me. Maybe I'm lagging.
No, it's me. I mean, well, you might be lagging. 15. Oh my god, why does this have to happen? Why?
Are we live, not live?
We're not
Cause
live.
like the past like 20 minutes, my like literally all my friends would message me at the same time, and they're like, "What happened?" So like in like 20 minutes, it like got interrupted like twice.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
It's fucking my fault right now, I swear to
you know,
God. I'm
if you
sorry.
want, I could just play video games and stream it on my end, but I'll like silence whatever I'm playing
Huh?
No, it's my
so you can
fault.
share it. Okay.
Because this is on my thing. Final 6 is part 2.
Hey, how long have we been on?
Oh, a solid not an hour. A solid.
We started at 8:20?
8.
Yeah, they started early
8:30.
today.
8:30.
No, we didn't.
8:35. 8:40.
There you go.
Like
I
around
think
8.
they started at 9.
No, we
Okay.
usually start at 8:30. Fick. All right, Neil, Sam, I'm sorry. My
I
apologies.
really want to listen to music, but I don't want it to be too loud.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. I
Oh,
forgive. Go
Hollywood.
Minasari.
Go
Oh
Minasari.
shit.
Go Minasari.
Does that mean I have to share it again?
Yes, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Uh,
Alright, hold on. Let me just go ahead and turn that off. And do this. Sources. Sorry guys. You're gonna have to deal with my shitty internet. Because I still use Wi-Fi. Like a weeb. I mean, like a noob. Wrong word.
Aren't you on your desktop?
Funny.
Yes, I am.
Oh, wait, aren't you on your desktop?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you Kemp.
What the heck?
My desktop isn't hardwired.
Oh, let's see.
What's up, Kemp?
What's up?
Dude, I messaged you on Facebook. I was like, dude, I should just go to your house and just podcast from there.
Down.
Like, it'll be so much easier. Yeah, so Kat,
Oh,
Kemp
but
lives like the house that's literally right across from mine.
Right across.
Yeah, so like if I look out my window, his house is like right there.
Holy shit.
Alright, we're gonna see if this works instead.
It's still...
nice, I joined at the perfect time.
Alright, we're gonna screw the webcams, guys. Maybe that might be an issue. I apologize. Cause fucking I love my dependency on the internet right now. Don't you guys love my failure to depend on internet properly?
Why aren't you wired?
Look, man.
You make your KFC sound so good. I'm hungry.
I'm so sorry.
Ah.
Dude, I was starving at work though.
All right, give me
Oh,
a
we're live.
couple minutes or like 2 minutes, guys. I know we're live, but let me see what I can do to just fix this shit right now. Trying to hot fix on the fly.
Dude.
Is that
Neil
my
is
favorite
not-
person, Peter?
What?
Alright, sorry guys.
My favorite person, Peter.
We're just gonna go with this setup for the
Yes.
time being. Eh.
Neil's picture's not even, and it really bothers me.
I know. I was thinking. Wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. Let me go ahead and just. Wait. Let me go ahead and just fucking.
Wait, what were we talking about before? Before tech issues?
Question.
Oh, PMSing.
Oh yeah, and whenever you argue with a girl, if that ever happens, literally do not say,
Calm
you're
down.
PMSing.
Oh.
Don't ever say that.
Which
Don't
one?
say what? Sorry?
Don't say that they're PMSing. Like that just or blame it on
That's
their
a fucking
PMS.
insult.
Do that. Don't do that if you want to live the next day. If you want to die. Or,
Has Ricky ever done that to you?
huh?
Has
One time.
Ricky?
Was that
Oh,
was that
God
at
bless
the
you, Ricky.
was that at the beginning of the relationship or no?
No. I think it was literally like this month.
Nice. Good.
It's okay.
Your boy Ricky.
He's alive. The boy Ricky, he's alive.
The boy Ricky. The boy who lived.
Come to die.
A boy who lived that has come to die. Alright, so sorry.
What's going on right now?
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
look
look
at
at me,
the
I'm
video.
Kemp.
getting really hungry because Cat's
Alright, sorry guys.
munching on some.
Sorry guys, I've been like trying to adjust this shit and I apologize for my crappy internet since I'm not hardwired. For the love of God, I'm not hardwired.
Why are you not hard?
Alright, so long story short, this happened in like another podcast, maybe 2 other podcasts. There's too many people in my house. My brother-in-law.
No, I offered to get you a fucking cord, right?
No, you did. But the thing is,
Would you?
I live.
Yeah.
My computer is literally like 200 feet away.
Yeah,
next
we
router.
could get 200 feet of wire.
That's not the point. The point is, I don't want it to make it look messy in the rest of the house.
Oh my God! You just tape it to the sides.
All right,
You
whatever.
tape it to the-
All right, look.
Wait.
Look. I don't pay rent in this house, so I'm not gonna do something that's gonna make my parents mad. All right, so going on with the podcast. I apologize once again. We're going on this. Continue on. In that interruption, we had someone join us. This beautiful man on the center left, right here. The boyfriend trying to feed you Korean barbecue. Can you introduce yourself in terms of your name and what do you expect to get from this podcast? Or going into this podcast, I mean, I'm sorry.
Hi, I'm Kemp. What I expect to get out of this is a foolproof way to win an argument over a woman.
Damn.
That's all.
Holy shit!
Damn, that's
What did
alpha.
you guys?
That's
What did you?
alpha as fuck, bro.
What did you guys say?
To learn.
You can tell me later.
No. What we learned was what we said was to learn, to expect to learn something new. All right.
Nah, that's the pussy answer.
All right. Kemp is clearly the alpha in this group. All right. So going on, I think we're gonna move on from PMSing. So let me ask a general question. That this is from stereotypes and from observing. Why do girls go to the bathroom in pairs or in groups? If that's a thing. Is that a thing?
I personally, I'd rather go by myself.
Okay.
Only because I want someone to watch my stuff because I do not bring my stuff inside with me in the washroom because it's too many germs for me.
Did you call it a washroom?
Yeah.
Otherwise,
You caught that too?
No.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
Actually-
Nothing. Continue.
Am I
Continue.
confusing
Continue.
for you guys?
No,
In
no.
the
Continue.
Philippines, we call it the comfort room.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
All right. No. Continue. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Attack me more.
No, sorry.
No, but that's it. Like, I'm like kind of a germaphobe, so I need someone to watch my stuff while I go pee.
Okay, Sam. What about you? Is going to the bathroom in pairs or in groups a thing? Was it?
I always go by myself, but if I'm at a club and I'm like really fucking drunk, then I'll have like the homegirl go with me, and then we could like make our way over there because I'm probably gonna like fall on my way there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
so only if I'm like really messed up, then I'll go with someone so that they make sure I don't like fall asleep on the toilet.
Dang, I never have the homeboy spot me when I'm in the club.
Ooh,
Dude, I got you. Say no more. I'll meet you.
Damn. Kemp.
Dude, I went to
Kemp
the
goes
club.
hard.
I
Kemp.
know,
Kemp
and I don't wanna
is. Kemp
say it.
is super alpha today, bro. He's like, bro. I go to a club. I don't need a guy. I don't need a homeboy.
Oh, boy,
that's
I
dude.
got
the club
myself.
alone.
No, and then I bet Kemp. He's like the bathroom comes to me.
Oh,
Yo, man,
Don't hit my
the urinal
bathroom.
shows up when I want it to.
Oh my god.
All
The
right.
world is your bathroom? Is that it? You just go wherever you're at?
He has the-
Technically, you're right.
Nice. All right. So, shit. Did I just get interrupted again? I'm fucking mad.
No, it's still going. You're good.
Am I? Is it?
No, I think we're good.
All right.
But this time you took off your face cam, right?
Yeah. All
For
right.
sure.
Good. Fuck. I swear to God. All right. So going on with this conversation. So what about Kemp, Neil? Do you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask these two ladies?
Oh, dude, I got you.
Go ahead.
Hold on. I fucking got it. Alright. So, which one do you prefer? A bigger dick or longer dick, not bigger. Longer dick? Like, oh, okay. Let me rephrase this.
I don't know whether I should stop you or not. I really don't know whether I
No,
should stop you.
don't stop me. So, do you
Don't
prefer
stop me now.
dick in like length or girth?
Why
Like,
not both?
which one do you prefer? Oh,
Not
you
both.
right.
Well, yeah.
I was gonna say the same shit, but like honestly though, like if it's like really long, you're probably only gonna use like half of it anyway. Because like, biologically it won't even like go all the way in.
Okay.
So for me, if I had to choose out of the two, like if I can't choose both, it would have to be girth.
Okay.
I'm still choosing, but I'm just kidding. Yeah, if it was only one, I would choose girth.
See?
Oh. My God.
But it's also not about the size. It's about how you use it.
Yeah, it's not about the size of the boat. It's about the motion of the ocean.
God damn.
I'm just-
Oh shit, Neron, clip that, Neron, clip it.
All right, Neil.
No.
All right, clearly Neil gets seasick. So there you
Ooh.
go.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know how to feel about this whole shit.
You're the one that asked, man.
Yeah, Neil. What the hell? You
You
expect
said
us to
no,
like
the
these-
way you
all
put
right,
it.
all right. So that gets that out of the way, right? That gets that out of the way. Kemp, do you have
I'm
any
gonna remember
pressing
that.
questions that that you'd like to ask them?
You can ask. Let me think up something real quick.
Okay. So,
You can ask.
okay. Thank you. Okay, so sorry. I remember what question I was gonna ask earlier that that revolved around PMSing, but I forgot because it got interrupted. So, when you're in a relationship, right? Like in a serious relationship, you've been in a relationship for a good amount of time. Do you expect your boyfriend slash significant other to be carrying around pads and tampons, just like as an expectation at that point? You know?
No.
No.
Nope. I mean, it's always a good thing though, but I mean, I don't expect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It could be nice, but like that's just a plus. It's not a necessity.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I don't feel like every guy needs to do that, but it's like so rare that it does become a plus because you're just like, oh, like I've
Okay.
never had a guy do that before, but thanks.
Cool.
Wait, have a guy do what?
Carry like pads or tampons after
Alright,
being
you know what to do,
in
boy.
a serious
Where would,
relationship.
where would I put it? Like my pocket?
No,
Yeah, you
like
put it in the pocket,
let's say
bro. Why would you keep it in your pocket? What?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where would I put it?
no, like let's say
The
it's like
trunk
you're
of your
hanging out, like
car?
let's for some reason like you have a backpack, you're going somewhere, or like your car, in your glove compartment or in the center console. You know what I mean? Just like somewhere close enough, or like at your own house if you don't, even if you don't have like a sister or
Don't
a
you like need
mom.
to keep those things in like a certain temperature?
I don't know, bro. I thought those were condoms,
What?
but
What?
no, those are those are
What?
condoms.
No, I'm the one asking the questions, alright?
Okay, but yeah. What was it? Ah, damn, I had another question for this. It was thick. Uh. Oh, okay. I remember. So, as a girl, when you go on a first date with someone, if you ever been on a first date, or just dates in general, do you expect the guy to pay for the meal or whatever activity you're doing?
No.
Actually, can I make that more general?
Okay, make it.
So, when you go on the first date, what do you expect out of it?
Okay.
Like, what do you expect to happen?
So this isn't like, is it like a first hangout? Like, let's say you met a guy like for the very first time, and then the second time you hang out, like, is that considered a date? Or is
Hang
it
out.
been hanging out as friends, and then he takes you on like a restaurant or something? Like, what classifies as like a date? Because let's say like if I were to meet a guy that I liked like one time, and then they asked me to like quote unquote kick it, and then when we go, like, he'll take me to a restaurant, and then we'll go like walk at the beach or something. That's a date, right?
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
about kick it though, because like when
Yeah,
you say
'cause
kick
you-
it, the connotation in that is like, oh, you just want to hang as friends, huh? But what if you go up to a girl and you're like, hey girl, you want to go on a date?
I
Like-
don't know.
I don't
Like,
know.
Like, maybe it's just the way that I talk that all of it's the same for me, because I talk like with like a shit ton of slang.
Oh, I ain't trying to talk attack you. I'll just make that really clear.
Wait.
I'm not trying to attack.
Okay.
I feel really pushed into a corner right now, Neil.
What?
I'm feeling so attacked right now.
I came out to have fun, and honestly,
Yeah,
I'm feeling so attacked.
I am feeling so
Neil,
attacked.
she's just saying that. You should keep going on the attack.
All right.
No,
What?
don't.
I have to literally go to your house right now.
No.
Don't,
Damn, she's gonna smack.
don't let up. Barrage of questions, Neil. Barrage of questions.
God.
Hit him with a flurry. I'm just kidding. All right, so I don't know. All right, so in terms of whatever a one-on-one hangout, and you think there might be mutual feelings for each other, you just assume that it may or may not be a date, but a hangout.
Okay, see, that makes it a lot more clear.
Yeah, there you go. So let me put that as a preface, as like mutual. Generally, you believe there's mutual feelings. It's a one-on-one hangout, date, whatever you want to classify it as. What are your expectations going into that? Like, are you gonna pay? Are you gonna pay?
We're just gonna chill.
You're gonna what?
Honestly, I don't know. Like, I don't expect the guy to pay. It's freaking 2018 for crying out loud. Pay for your own shit.
Yeah, I feel that.
All right, cool. So
Like, I don't deal with all this sugar baby shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he should pay for me because I'm the girl. Like, no, that's not how it is anymore, dude. Girls
Okay.
can make their own money.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So,
All right, what
I
about?
feel like,
Oh, go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, like I agree with Kat. Like, I kind of look down on that shit now. Well, like, man, I don't know how to say this without offending people.
I don't look down on it. I just think it's annoying. There. Just
Yeah, okay, well, there you
it's
go.
just annoying. It's like a pet
Yeah,
peeve.
it's just like, dude, like, in your guys' relationship, or like, yeah, or whatever, like, if the guy wants to pay for the girl all the time, that's what they want to do. Like, if it works
Yeah.
for them, then cool. But like, if it came to my relationship, like, I consider myself pretty independent.
Mhm.
So I feel like it should be fair. Like, I really follow, like, guys deserve to be like spoiled too.
Yes.
Like, you both work.
Yes. Sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I got you guys.
Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Treat me out. Someone pay for my meal.
So,
All right,
it's
sorry.
like,
Go
okay,
ahead. My
so
apologies.
Oh, quick, Neuron.
you guys
PC
are both
disclaimer.
adults. Like, you both make your own money. Like, it'd be a little sad if the guy paid for everything, like, all the time. So, I mean, it doesn't have to be like where you switch off paying for something. It could always be something little, like a little gesture. So let's say like the guy will be like, "Oh, I'll pay for dinner tonight," and then I'd probably be like, "Oh, okay, cool. I'm down to like leave tip and then pay for the movie that we're gonna watch after this or something." And then it's like,
Okay.
you know,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I've totally done that before.
Yeah.
I agree with that statement. That kind of style works. Trading off payment, who pays for what. Make it more or less even. I totally get that. And Anthony, you're right. Since this is the third time the stream has crashed, I'd like to make a
It crashed
disclaimer.
again?
No, not crash, but this is the third time rebooting it.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Let me make that PC disclaimer one more time. You're right. If I or any of my podcast guests make something offend you, that may offend you, like I said many times in this podcast and the previous ones, including last week, we don't have to be PC. We will try to, but we don't have to. Not a requirement. So if you get offended, I'm sorry, but that's what you gotta deal with when we talk about stereotypical shit. You know what I mean? So, bada boom, bada bam. Jasper, what's up? Yeah, free food is the best. Goddamn, why can't a girl come to me with flowers, pick me up, pull my chair out? No, I'm kidding.
Okay,
No, I'm
I
kidding.
don't want to
I'm kidding.
baby you, homie.
I'm
I
not.
don't-
I'm kidding. I'm not asking to be babied. I'm just be like, man, I want to experience that one time. Someone, there you go. Kemp, treat me like that next time.
I'm your boyfriend.
Oh, Neil, treat me out like that. You know what
No,
it is.
we're through. This is it.
Hey, you got it, homo. I mean,
No.
homie.
You got it, homie.
Whoa.
Autocorrect.
Whoa! I came out to have fun, and honestly, I'm feeling so attacked.
Why
Shut
are
up.
you feeling attacked?
Let's see. Jasper saying, I always split dates 50-50. Right. I respect that.
Yes.
Make it 50-50 if you both, order the same amount. Like, let's say if one person orders, significantly more, I don't think 50-50 counts. I think that's unfair. But
to be fair, if you're talking about first dates, I wouldn't. If the guy asked you out, and you're the one that's not this happened once. Okay, so this guy asked me out, and I said yes, but I didn't like him, and I didn't like how the date was going, so I paid for my own meal. So,
oh, okay.
so that way, I
Look
wouldn't
at you
feel
being
I
so
owed him.
honorable.
Wait, did he offer to pay? And then you
Yeah,
were
he
like, "Oh, it's
did.
cool."
He did, and I was like, no, it's okay, because I didn't want to feel like I owed him anything so I wouldn't have to have a reason to see him out and he would be like, oh, you should take me out because I paid last time.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I'm like,
that makes
I
sense.
don't want to see you again, dude.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
okay. Well, so you did that to kind of send a message. So I could see why you did that.
Yeah.
All right, so, for any of the guys or people watching the podcast as well on the live stream, feel free to ask questions yourself, and we'll bring it up. This is a community thing. I welcome you all asking questions as well. So moving on with the topic. So we've gone past first dates and stuff. There you go. Expectations. Maybe it's just these two. Maybe they represent more people. Like I said, I don't know. We have a very small sample size. There you go. Jasper's laughing at your comment, Kat. Like true that. There you go. What else? Kemp, do you have anything? You have anything to come up right now? Any questions? Your alpha-ness right now?
Okay. Well, I mean, I think you're both fairly cute, right? Right.
What?
Neron, Neil, agree with me?
Okay, yeah,
Are
sure.
you-
Yeah,
are you
you're
hitting
right.
on them?
You're right.
Are
You're right.
Are you hitting on them,
What?
sir?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, no, Neil, just let him ask his question. Let him ask his
Let
question.
me finish.
Let him explain. Oh my god, hurry up.
Let me finish. All right. So whenever you guys go out, how often is it that guys actually walk up to you and ask you out, or say online they quote unquote slide into your DMs?
Ooh, that's a good
Online.
question. I like that. I like that question.
None online because I make sure my account is private. So
All right, that's boring.
No, okay.
What?
No, no, okay. He's only teasing you. He's only teasing you. But what about like in person? Like you ever get hit on at work or like when you're walking around in public by yourself or something? That like, the extension of that question.
I attract really creepy old men, so like, and I think I've only attracted like 2 guys that are relatively around my age. That's it.
Okay,
But
but
other than that, it's always creepy old guys.
was that like recently or like was that like time-wise a long time apart or
I don't know. It happens every year, man. I'm serious.
Damn.
happens
Okay. Okay.
I would say every 3 months. Let's go with that. There'd be a weird interaction with a weird old man.
A
Okay.
weird old man.
Weird old man. God.
God bless you.
God damn it.
Like the other day, the guy was, I don't know what he was doing, or this was literally like 2 days ago. But I was like catching the guy through, and then he was like, he was joking around, but I didn't catch on the joke. But he was like, "Oh, is it okay if I'm like $2 or $3 short?" And then I was like, "No, I mean like I can technically do that for you. Sorry, I mean like you want me to ask my manager, right?" And he's like, "No, come on, look how much cash I have." He showed me all the money he had, and I was like, "Okay,
Oh my
give
god.
that to me and then pay this so then we could like get this over with." And then I just left because I was like, fuck, this is so gross.
Wait, is this like at your work, right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Okay,
wow,
I
that's-
don't care about how much money you have. Like,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay, let me add on to that just cuz like it's relatable cuz this happens to you at work. So, I'm a waitress at a restaurant slash tea place, and like usually there's like customers, right? And you know you have to be like customer service, so you got to be nice and like
Yeah.
you have to be nice back, and they think you're like flirting with them sometimes, and like I feel like that's such a shallow thing to do to like get at your waitress or like write your number down on a receipt. And then I'm
Yeah.
over here like, oh, I was just nice to you because I'm that tip.
Yeah. I think it's worse for waitresses, to be honest, just because like you have to be extra nice to get that. Like for me, I work in retail, so I show attitude when I want. Like I don't care. I'm like, if you
You
want to
savage.
hire me, then go ahead. Like it's just a retail job. I can get another retail job.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll have like groups of like guys come in, and then I can already tell one of them thinks I'm cute because they do this thing where like they keep nudging on that one guy, and then they'd call me over and randomly ask stuff like, "Oh, how old are you?" It's like, "Oh, whoa, you look mixed. What ethnicity are you?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, cool. What time do you get off work?" And like I can't just, you know, turn him down or just ignore them and walk away because I'm doing my job.
Mhm.
That's so shallow to me though. Like really, your waitress?
I know.
I mean, that's a good point to bring up. So another note for you guys to be writing down at home: don't hit on your
Yeah,
waitress.
don't do that.
If they're being nice, they're doing it for the tip. Fucking better tip her if you're gonna hit on her, bro. At least, at the very minimum, you better be tipping some more. You feel?
Or
All right.
like at least like be a regular, you know? Because if it's like my first time seeing you, it'll be really weird. But if I've seen you come in a couple times, you could totally start a conversation. Oh, like how long have you been working here? Then that would make a little more sense, you know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get to know me because you're finally like starting up a conversation with me because I probably know you by then, I guess, or like recognize you.
Yeah. As soon as they ask for your age, that's when you know it's fishy. You're like, there it is. That's the question.
There,
Yeah.
Because
there it
I don't know, I
is.
guess I like 12 sometimes, and people have to make sure that I'm over 18.
Just
Oh.
tell them you're like 12, like
I
what I
know.
do.
I have. I've been like, oh yeah, I'm
Or
16.
they'll be
I'm
like,
16.
are you in school right now? Are you in college? It's like they try to
I'm
do
in
that.
middle school.
It's like, oh, I'm actually graduating high school in the year.
Okay, okay. Makes sense, makes sense. So,
What
all
about
right.
you guys?
Oh, what would...
Do you guys ever have that experience? I feel like guys are like they're not as emphasized, but like
No
I feel
one
like
will
they
ever
have it.
hit on me.
Same. I've never been hit on. Like, look at me. Do I look like the type to be hit on? No.
Yeah.
No.
You're
No.
you're someone's type. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So now it's time to insert some fucking joke. Um. Fuck, never mind. All right, I'll save that for later. It's inappropriate. I'll save it for
Hey,
later.
Neron, man, it's a trash can, not trash cannot.
There you go. Bada boom, bada bam. That wasn't my joke, but I'll take it. I mean, I don't know. So what about outside of work? Outside of work, I mean, Kat, you already talked about your part, but Sam, do you get hit on like outside of work?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I always go to this karaoke in Torrance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm basically a regular there. I'm there like 4 nights a week, basically. Well, recently not so much, but I've been going there a lot for the past couple months. And like I'm a regular there now. So when I first started going there, I'd like try to look cute, and then after a couple months I gave up. Like I'll pull up in sweats, start eating like chicken wings and chugging a beer at the bar, right? And like when I first there, I started like trying to look cute. I never got hit on. And then when I became like a regular there, like people like guys that go there that don't go there very often, it's like the first or second time or whatever. And then they see me, they always come up to me and try like chit chatting with me. This happened so many times. And like I go there to just chill. Like if you look at how I look and like what I'm wearing, I'm not there to like get hit on or like meet someone there. But for some reason, man, and same thing like with what Kat said, it's always like middle-aged guys or like guys that are like clearly older than me too. So I'm just like, I don't know, like what makes you think you have a chance with me? You're being just fucking creepy right now.
Those are the men looking for sugar babies.
Damn.
I want to
Okay.
be a sugar baby. What the?
Sense. I feel like I was going on a tangent, but
No, you're
whatever.
fine. You're fine. So, all right. So I think, uh, was it Jasper in the chat? I'm sorry. Hold on. I accidentally closed it. Trying to read it. Was it Jasper? Kat, you replied to it, right?
Yes.
No, sorry, Alex. Sorry, Alex.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad.
So, Alex
Alex said,
brought up.
"I feel like a lot of guys get hit on, but don't know about it." So let me ask the girls first. This
What are
have
the
you,
signs?
yeah? Do you hit on a? Have you ever hit on a guy?
No.
No, I don't.
Sorry, I'm a woman.
Or like at least
Well, that
Which-
question. Okay, so if you haven't hit on a guy, both of you clearly said no. Do you know
Holy
any
shit.
of your female friends that have hit on a guy?
wait, hold on. I want to explain myself a little
Oh,
bit.
go ahead. Go ahead.
So my answer is also no, but it's just not in a way that most guys hit on girls. So like how guys do it, they're like really intense, I guess, or like really more out there and it's more like obvious,
Uh-huh.
But if I hit on a guy, like let's say I think he's cute, I'll probably like, because I know how girls don't like hit on, so I try not to do that. Like if I'm trying to flirt with a guy, so then I usually just try to go up to them and not make it clear that, I'm trying to smash or something. I'll just be like, pull up next to them at the bar or something and just be like, oh, what are you drinking? Like not something like, hey, is this your first time here? Or like, hey, you're cute. Or, hey, how old are you?
All right. Well,
That
I'm gonna
makes
cut
sense.
you off there. I'm gonna cut you off there. I'm pretty sure that's only gonna work like 50% of the time because the other 50% is like people flopping on execution because that's how it is for guys. Like
Okay.
guys have the thing where it's like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do. I got the game plan, and then halfway through they're gonna flop the execution.
You see, like that's why I say like my answer is still a no, because I wouldn't even consider what I do as hitting on somebody,
Okay.
but in my head it is.
Okay. That makes sense. That
That's
makes
fair.
sense.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's totally fair to say. Okay. All right then. So let me ask the guys this question. So Kemp, Neil, um, so have you ever? Do you guys believe that because the stigma is that guys tend to hit on girls more? Do you ever believe that a girl would be hitting on you, or have you had a girl hit on you before?
Dude, like, if they've ever hit on me, I don't fucking know, cause I'm.
Okay, so that goes with what Alex said here. Yeah, guys probably just don't know.
No, yeah, exactly. I just
Yeah,
want to expand upon that with Kemp and Neil. If it is if we're more technically dense and we're just not used to it, you know, because it's technically a social norm. You know what I mean? That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
My dumbass always reads the signals wrong. So half the time now, I'm just assuming like, oh, you're just trying to be friendly. So I'm not even sure.
That's true. That's true. Kemp, what about you?
Yeah, um, I want to say they're trying to be friendly, but at the same time, it's just like there's like not a lot of reasons to approach. That's why.
Uh,
Well, like, what would it take for it to be clear to you that a girl is hitting on you?
Suck a
Like, what's
dick.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, Neil, really, really?
comes up to you? She doesn't even say anything. She just puts her hand in your pants.
I'm kidding.
There, Neil, it has to be that. No. It's just like the. It's like the what's it called? The guide. It's like, oh, is she into you? Probably not. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
yeah.
You know that video I'm talking about?
I think a lot of guys have just been like they've like been put through the ringer enough so that like when the girl when a girl approaches the guy out of her own will, it feels weird and they don't know what to do.
I think. Okay, I think.
But
That a girl's like hitting on you guys though.
They don't know what to do and like they like the first instinct is just to be friendly to like not leave a bad impression.
Uh-huh.
this is kind of why I prefer like people be direct with me, because
Same.
half the time I can't even fucking tell. All
Yeah,
right, and like I ain't trying to play games either.
Like almost all guys I know, they don't know how to read signs or take hints for shit.
Yeah, I agree. I am also one
Yes,
of
I
those
agree.
people.
I'm in that boat.
I'm in that boat as well.
Ricky is in that boat.
Don't you agree with me, Kat? Like guys cannot really take hints.
100%. My own boyfriend can take my hand.
Oh my god!
We've been
Okay,
dating for a
okay, okay, that's true. But in terms of like, you know,
Jerry.
okay, so but in terms of taking hints, right? It's like, is it for being a guy? Once again, this is directed towards Neil and Kemp. It's like, would you prefer a when interacting with a girl in like whatever reason, would you want them to be more direct then?
Ooh, I think Lawrence put a good one.
Wait, I'm going to the bathroom, BRB.
I feel like the best indicator if she just gets touchy with you. Oh, okay.
I mean, I feel like that's as direct as you can be without being like directly direct.
That's true. I think that is one of the most tell signs. Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate that. Ricky missed it. There you go. Press F for Ricky in the chat. First, pay respects to Ricky. There you go.
Hey, God bless you, Ricky, man.
God bless you, Ricky. I appreciate you taking the hits for us, even though you're not really here in the podcast with us. But I appreciate you, bro. Just know that. All right. So, oh man, I forgot my follow-up question for that one. Ah, shoot. What did I have? Dang it. All right.
Oh, something about the girl hitting on you.
Oh, right. Okay, so in terms of a girl hitting on you, so we're gonna be flipping through guys and girls now since we're at this point in the podcast. What are
He admits it.
Oh, you know what? Like another thing I know is that like when you're with a group of friends and someone says something funny and everyone laughs, like majority of the time you'll be looking towards the person you admire most. That's another thing.
okay?
So
So
if you
eye
catch a girl
contact.
staring your way, or if you catch a guy staring your way, you know.
Okay. So eye
No homo.
contact.
What
Okay.
if they say no homo?
Wait, from a girl
It's
to
not.
a, from a
It's
girl
not
to a
being
guy?
homo. It's called being open-minded.
True. All right.
Okay.
What did
Oh no, you didn't miss anything. Don't worry.
Okay.
Shoot. I just brain farted right now. If my camera was on, I'm just like staring into my phone looking for an answer, even though there's not an answer there.
Wait, your camera's on?
No, I said if I had one.
Oh.
So, Yeah, Anthony, every time Kat is on, Ricky is always a scapegoat. I mean,
True.
half the time.
Oh, I just responded to him
I
on
mean,
chat. But I was just like, sorry, not sorry, but I can't talk about any other man's right now. So
also, damn,
Damn.
she's right though. She's right though. But
Fuck.
at the same time, she's been brought on to like every podcast I had, like almost every podcast she's been on has to do with like some sort of relationship or social interaction.
that's true.
So,
I was Christmas one, and
but yeah. All right,
I mean,
so yeah, all right. So, do you guys have any other questions to ask for each other? Across the board, feel free to shoot out a question. First come, first go, first serve.
Shoot your shot. First come.
Oh my god.
first serve.
Love it.
What is the question I have for guy? I don't know. I feel like I just always.
Okay, what would you want to ask Ricky, but you don't want to ask him, so you're asking us?
What?
Is there
Well, that's
any
the thing.
questions?
Some of it, sometimes you probably can't explain. Like, why I was so oblivious. Yeah.
Okay.
Why am I so oblivious? Why?
Uh,
Oh,
All of it.
I think we're just being oblivious to like not look bad.
Yeah.
To not look bad.
Yeah, to not look bad.
and your stream keeps getting interrupted.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Probably just another internet issue. All right. So, what was it? Oh, okay. Let me ask this. Let me ask this for both sides since I didn't get to ask this last week, or I think I didn't ask this last week. So, you know, when a guy is doing activity or a girl's doing activity, whatever, if you're doing an activity and you have like your crush there or your significant other there watching you do that activity as a spectator, do you try and show off?
What activity? Like anything?
Yes.
Anything like
You gotta
Yes.
be the big boy. You gotta show them that.
like
Yeah.
do you
Male.
purposely show off? Like let's say in basketball, right? It's like, "Oh man, I got to cross this guy up. I got to break his ankles." Or like for example, you're working out, like I got to carry the big weights, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like do
yeah.
you purposely try to show off in front of your crush / significant other? Or any girl, any person of the other gender
Near
in
on
the
your
vicinity.
stream crash.
God damn
Oh
it.
yeah, dude.
This is dead.
People saying it's crash. It's like disconnecting like every like 10 minutes.
All right, well, fuck this.
Hey,
put
where
my
can I get pie? I'm hungry.
from the store. So, all right, I'm just gonna finish this podcast up real quick then. How do you guys want to answer this?
What?
I think we all said yes. Like I don't know. Like in sports, like I always want to make sure I have like the best play.
Is that because because of the other the person there?
PubChamp.
Okay.
Oh, we're talking about esports. We're talking about esports.
I mean, like
esports, I'm right here.
in any sense, it's like you all agree to the fact that you try, in some form or another, to
Yeah.
show off.
But now I can't impress anyone because I got placed in silver this season.
What? League?
For my provisionals, yeah.
All right.
That's
It's
why
okay.
you start playing Overwatch, and then you get to master.
It's alright, man. Gold isn't that impressive either.
What?
All right. Let
It
me
isn't.
let me
But
expand.
if I'm at least in gold, I could get the skin without having to rank anymore. But now I have to rank up at least.
You're right. You're right.
There.
All right. So, let me just follow up with this question. What are some? Give me one example of a time you tried showing off to either your significant other, your crush, the opposite gender.
I did a flip in front of them. Does that count?
Yeah, I mean, if you purposely
Okay,
did it to
I
show
win
off.
then. I did.
All right, Neil's off
Did it
the
work
board.
out?
No, she wasn't impressed.
Oh man.
Well,
Wait, are you recording this right now?
I'm still recording this, but it's not live.
Oh no, but are you recording like separate?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right.
Yeah,
All right. So.
she was not impressed.
Okay. Okay. So going across the board.
I don't. If it's like in a live moment, I usually like whatchamacallit. Yeah. Well, I only play Ultimate like recently, I guess you could say, and like I would always try and like I don't know. Do you guys even know what Ultimate is?
Yeah, frisbee, right?
Okay, thank God. some people know what it is. But I try to be more like aggressive. Like I run more. I try to get the frisbee more. I try to make more goals.
All right. Nice,
Yeah, that's
nice. Kemp or Sam, either of you two can go.
Uh,
You can go first. Go ahead. Go ahead.
huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't think I've ever. I can't relate because I don't think I've ever tried showing off in front of my crush. For me, it's more like a don't do anything dumb in front of your crush.
Oh, okay. So it's not do something to make me look good. It's just don't look bad. Okay,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
exactly. So it's more like a. But then at the same time, I also want them to notice me. So, but then I wouldn't really do anything to show off because I'd probably like fuck up anyway.
Okay, that makes sense. Kemp, what about you?
Um, I remember one anime expo. I was talking to this girl, and we were talking about anime, and I thought she was like hella weeb, right? So we got to talking, and like apparently I guess I just outweebed her, and she stayed silent after a while. And I was like, I guess this is the wrong audience.
So you outweebed her.
I
So
don't know. I mean, I was just talking about anime with her. I was just like blah
You
blah
out-
blah blah blah, and she was like after a certain moment, she was like, I don't know. I guess she's like got quiet. I guess she got turned off.
Ooh.
so you tried showing off, and in the end, it sort of backfired.
I guess so.
All right, cool. For me, in terms of showing off, I have two examples. One is obviously like basketball. Gotta shoot the three, gotta cross this guy up, even though I'm not that
You
good.
gotta break some ankles.
Gotta break some ankles. But I did one time tried showing off to get the buzzer beater, and I got it, and I hella impressed. Not just the ladies, but I impressed everyone. I got the coach. The coach was like, "Nah, buzzer went off already." But I don't know. I think in esports too, when I play with some friends, maybe it's League. Most of the time it's League. It's like, hey, can I bring my friend to play? And like sometimes it's a girl. I'm like, oh yeah, let me just show off my sweet mechanics.
Let me just get this pentakill right quick.
Let me get this pentakill right quick. Let me go ahead and flash this ultimate. Ooh, so good. Um, but it's just I do try to show off sometimes. But I think that that was a while back. Now I've become slightly more modest in terms of like showing off. I'm just like, oh yeah, I like to humble myself now. Um, unless it's just guys, because guys, we always try to one up each other. I'm more now prone to show off to a group of guys than I am to a group of girls. So,
Oh man.
yeah, I'm trying to get the approval, social approval from guys. I don't care about about
I
the
mean,
girls.
it's a step by step, man. Work with the guys first, and then the ladies.
Yeah, because if you can't impress the guys, who are you really impressing, right? Am I right?
Exactly.
Bada boom, bada bam. All right, so we have hit the over an hour and a half mark, although 10 minutes of it has been technical difficulties. Yeah, so I apologize for those who are watching on YouTube. I apologize. Sam, tell your friends I am sorry for my shitty ass internet.
No
Same
worries.
same thing with your friends, Kat. And tell Ricky, although I said it on stream, he's our boy. He's our boy.
Okay.
So to close this off, do you guys have any last words or thoughts before we close this podcast off? We'll go
I
across.
didn't learn about how to win an argument.
Oh yeah, huh?
Should we have a
You can't.
I learned that.
Yeah,
Men are
that's
stupid.
basically it. You can't.
It's just predetermined. Like
I'll always win. Yeah.
I think the guy always has a compromise on his part.
Yeah.
they try,
What do you mean they try?
but it doesn't happen. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I feel like it never goes the full way of the guy. The guy always has to compromise.
Yeah, girls won't let it happen, man. Sorry.
He's bad. He's bad, man.
Yeah, feels
I'm
good.
hard-headed, so I'll admit it. I'm kind of a bitch when we fight, but like, eh.
So are you like the low blow that brings up the past?
No! Oh my god, I'm not that.
I
That's
hate
Ricky,
I
actually.
hate those people.
We're not
I
street
absolutely
anymore, though, right?
I absolutely hate those people.
Same.
That's Ricky.
Yeah. All right. All right. Is Ricky still my boy after hearing that? I don't know.
Oh my god, everyone's attacking each other. Oh no. Ah!
But legit, there's like been times where he would bring up something that's not even relevant to this, and I would literally call him out and be like, "Oh, why are you bringing that up?" It's like 3 fights ago. That was 3
Wait,
fights.
shouldn't this usually be the other way around?
I
Is it
mean,
usually
stereotypically.
Yeah,
Stereotypically, yeah.
it's usually the other way around.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
know,
I
it just
believe it.
depends. You know.
Jesus.
All right. Anything else? Anyone else? Final thoughts?
I find new respect for Cat.
Yeah, I don't want to get attacked by Kat or Sam, so I'm gonna say I respect them.
What? Okay.
I'm not attacking.
Neil's just after this. I feel like Neil's just afraid of like women who are just like very strong-minded and opinionated.
No, it's not that. No, okay, maybe it is.
Maybe like what else? Like, I don't see another reason, bro.
You'll get over it.
Like he's like half traumatized from this podcast now. He needs. All right. Anyone else? So Kemp's gone. Kat, I don't know if that was your final thought. Do you have a final thought?
On the podcast,
Or just in
like,
general,
what I
the
like?
podcast, the topic? Well, go ahead.
I don't know.
Good enough for me. All right, going across the board. Neil, you've already gone. Kemp, he hasn't learned how to win an argument. Sam, what are your final thoughts?
Okay, man, I don't know. Like, I was thinking about this, and I don't know if it's gonna make like the podcast any longer because I want to hear like from all the guys.
All right,
and,
lightning.
Like, what Kat would think too. So
All right.
should I just shoot?
Lightning round.
Yeah,
Go. Lightning round.
Do it.
All right, let's
Do
go.
it.
Let's go. All right, so if okay, so if a girl meets a guy who was like a straight up fuckboy, right? Like fucked around.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You let me do it. I'm gonna do it. You
Okay,
got me started already.
Okay, fine. Finish it. Go. Don't interrupt. Go.
All right, fine. So, and then he's a fuckboy, and then he meets you, and then he swears that he's not a fuckboy anymore because of you. Like, what's a way like that you would prove it? Because obviously, if the girl, if the girl knows about that guy's past, like, what's a way that it could like be believable? You know?
Tell one of your ABG friends, go like, hey, go that guy. Tell him
Do you know any of his friends?
What?
Would I know any of his friends? Like, I would. That's what I would go to. Like,
Yeah, I think that's a smart way.
Like, I guess you'd know their friends, and then like, let's see, how can I change this hypothetical? Okay, if you go there, like you hang out with them or you meet them, and then they straight up tell you like, yo, this guy really likes you.
I mean,
well, even if they still really like you, like I have to see it in his actions. Like I can't hear from them like
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
even though he still really likes you, he was still sleeping around. Like I don't want to hear that shit. Like I don't fucking care.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't
think
care about your feelings anymore. Bitch, I'm gone.
I feel like the only way that you'd actually understand it if you like or get that he's not that anymore is so like you like put him on a leash or something.
Yeah,
Well, other than
I was gonna
that-
say that shit. Put him on a fucking leash. I
No.
swear to God.
Yeah,
Like,
put him
alright,
on a
no.
leash. What is
Alright,
this?
the reason,
But
the
it's
reason
like-
why, the reason why. All right, Kemp, you first, and I'll go.
yeah.
Wait, can I like kind of change my question a little bit?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, is it possible for like a fuckboy to become like, you know, like someone that wants to cuff somebody?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, and how would you know like that you're the one that he wants to cuff?
Well, the thing is that you're not gonna find out right away. So that's why you put him on a leash.
Ah, okay. See, I like
And you let him walk.
with the whole action thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so but like actions always have a reason behind it. So that's why if you take the priority first to put him on a leash, you know what I mean? I think that will not incentivize him, but like show show that if he really has changed, that he'll deal with it. He will compromise
Yeah,
for this.
I like
Okay,
that.
so you'd say that too. Like, let's say the other way around. Like, if a girl was a hoe and then she meets you and then she's just like, "Oh, I really like you. Like, I'm gonna drop my hoe ways for you."
I
Oh
mean,
my god. I kinda don't wanna believe that.
I'll put her on a leash too.
Yeah.
yeah, kept the real alpha
I
right now. But all right, sorry.
I'll walk all them dogs.
okay,
All
because
right,
there's this girl that I'm like really digging right now, but she's like
all right,
pointing
Neil,
out
go
Oh,
go.
stuff.
Quick
what
answer,
is this
quick
for?
answer, Neil. Let's go, let's go. Find a lightning
I
round,
don't
bro.
I don't know, man. Okay, so
Do it,
Yo,
do
let
it.
can I just point
this
something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think if this is all for guys, I don't know. I can't speak for guys, but like for girls, I know for sure, like 100%, like they eventually want to be cut. So, because I don't know, I'm pretty sure for most girls at least, like their hoeing is just a phase. Like it truly is just a phase. It's
Have you
never.
gone through this phase?
And then yeah, after the phase, they're ready to get cut down. They want to get married. Maybe not married, but like, they're ready to commit.
I heard that, Kemp. I heard that. All right, I'm just gonna let that pass. I'm gonna let that pass. Um, that's fair. I mean, okay, so let me answer for Sam's second question. If it was a girl, like, I'm not gonna hoe anymore. Like, you still gotta show me through your actions. I don't have to put you on a leash because at that point, people might look at in terms of like, oh yeah, he's controlling or whatever. But it's like you still gotta show it through your actions in the long term, short term and long term. This goes both ways, but I think the standard, it's a double standard. You know what I mean? It's a
Yeah.
double standard. So
As soon as you see their phone, that's when you know to break up with them. Just saying.
Ooh.
I'll be like, thought be gone.
All right, there you go. There
I
you
don't know.
go.
I don't know why people would put up with like that people in those phases.
Yeah.
It's like
I mean, like I
because
personally,
I like okay, so to be honest, I'm fucking doing it right now because like this
you're
is
a
a girl I'm
hoe. You're a
interested in, but she's kind of like hoeing out,
Yeah.
and I'm dealing with so much stress and emotion. I'm just like, yo, I don't need this shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's like I don't know why people would even put themselves through that. Like this is torture, I give up.
No,
So you'd be
no,
like, "Oh, like I shouldn't settle for less. Like, oh, I deserve more than this. Like, the fuck."
No,
yeah.
yeah, kind of. It's like, why are you putting yourself through all this unnecessary stress and suffering for this
Right?
one
Like you get
person
get
that
like
won't even acknowledge that you're there and that you're
Okay.
basically your arms open to them.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
So
why?
I think at this point, if we're going through like this kind of emotional stuff, I think it's at that point it's about being open, being completely open with your partner. Because I think Sam's scenario was if you're going into it or you're starting that relationship with that fuckboy, that hoe, or whatever you want to categorize that. I mean, if you're already starting it, then at that point, I think it's just it's about the time to open up to your partner at that point. If there's a misunderstanding, then there needs to be better communication. But other than that, if it's just like straight up just a blunt answer, I agree with Kemp. Put the other person on leash, then the actions will show itself later. If the leash needs to be the emotional opening up, then that's what the leash has to start with. You know what I mean? So it's a step by
oh,
step process for me.
it's more like it's like if they say that they're gonna drop like their whole waist for you, you're basically like your answer is like prove it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Basically.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was just random. I don't even know why I thought of that.
All right, I don't
It's a
know.
good question though. It's especially like in this age of Tinder and whatnot. Like it's
Yeah.
Why
such
do
a
we
good
have
question.
people with their whole way?
All right.
That's why. That's why I
You
Yo,
don't
asked.
what do
understand.
you mean? Then why are there fuck boys?
Oh,
Dude, I
you
don't
fucking
know.
right.
Look, why can't why?
Yeah,
Why is
like
everyone?
All
I
right.
thought it
Well,
was like relevant, like in today's society and shit. That's why I asked.
no, it makes sense. It makes
Yeah.
sense. But I appreciate the questions, and I think I'm gonna have to cut you guys off now. If anything, we can have a post podcast discussion, but maybe even a part 3. Who knows? We'll see because of my shitty internet. But for right now, I appreciate you for being on the podcast.
All right, quick outro, go.
quick outro. Like, comment, subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Obviously, no one's watching on live because it's not up. Fuck my internet. And thank you guys so much. I love you guys. I love y'all. If you're watching on YouTube, goddamn, you're a trooper. Okay, bye. Thanks.
Bye.
All right, continue, continue, continue.
Continue.